very prominent in today's meeting is that the progress of the infrastructure development is stalling. It is only at 58%. And yet we have borrowed all the money that we are supposed to have to develop the infrastructure in this industrial park. So I did prop them, and then we had the discussion with Lag and Dot to understand why some of the delays are happening. The two key issues that we have noted, and we've agreed with investors today that we're going to have to resolve them. One of them is the issue of way leaves. Now, for them to have stormwater to go and then they get to channel it up to through River Namanve and then through Lake Victoria, they have to have way leaves. They've been having a challenge because this is a brownfield project. This project started in 1991, and my predecessors were allocating this land without a master plan, without feasibility study and the like. So now when we got the president's attention and the financing for the project, we had to do feasibility study, we had to do a master plan. So that has made it difficult for us to implement the projects mostly on a brownfield. Because why do I call it a brownfield? The investors have already constructed their warehouses in the land, and so because of that you have to find a way of getting the way leave. So 20 factories have been affected because they're on the way leave, and as such we are talking with them to make sure that they break part of their perimeter wall fence and move it inside so that we're able to have the drainages constructed for the stormy water to go. If we don't do that, we run a risk of flooding, Namanve flooding, and we don't want the factories to flood. We don't want to lose this huge investment in the industrial park. So that's why we have had this baraza today to resolve this issue. The other issues that the investors raised to me today are the issues of taxes, withholding tax, VAT, import tax and all this, and I'm happy that the representative of the Commissioner General was here and the issues were discussed. And also there were issues of pollution, and NEMA has had to come in place to come and educate them and make sure that the pollution doesn't happen. We have to make sure that the chimneys are high enough, and those specs of how high the chimneys should be, NEMA has been able to take to them, and will continue. And NEMA would be having different workshops and talking to them individually or in groups to ensure that we do this. But we have had a directive from the President to preserve the remaining wetland. Out of the 2,200 acres, but some of the land is complete wetland. We have taken a decision following the directive of the President to preserve those wetlands, which we